Hello, Scorpio. I'm finally here with another reading. I know it's been a long time. This is going to be a reading for the month of April. Well, usually it will be a bit longer, that the energy will linger on here. But let's say April. And I apologize for being absent, but my energy was low and I simply, well, it's hard for me to do readings when I'm in a very low place. Now, you may hear that I sound a little bit nasal, and you may also hear some noises in the background because my dogs are stirring up a thing. I don't know why. Anyway, I'm nasal because I'm having a big old cold. It's no COVID, but, well, it's when you don't have been, when you haven't been among people for a long time, and you have almost no immune system against small bugs. And I babysat my grandson, and well, 2 days later I had a cold because in the creche he had, of course, contact with other kids. There's like all these bugs flying around there. And well, I got it, of course, after I babysat, so fun. Anyway, Scorpio, it's not about me, this reading, it's about you, so let's dive into it. But before we dive into it, please have a look at my TikTok. I do a lot of other readings there, extra readings, short readings, of course short readings because it's TikTok. But TikTok has now allowed for 10-minute videos, so I usually also do other readings there. Now, the last thing I want to say, if you can see this before the end of this week, when I post this, you can still enter the competition I have going on. And what you have to do for that, it's at the end of the video, so stick around. So let's have a look here. Oh, wow, that's a good card to have, Scorpio. So this is for Scorpio suns, Scorpio rising sign, Scorpio moons. So the sun, it's like you're in the spotlight. It's like, but for me also this card does mean that you're finally getting to a place of where you're feeling, you know, like you're feeling warm again because the sun shines on you, because you're, things coming together for you. Finally things working out. Things going well. That is the energy, because this card represents your energy. And again, this may not resonate for all Scorpios. And so if it doesn't resonate for you as a Scorpio sun, for example, then go and have a look at your rising sign video or your moon sign video, because maybe you get more resonation in that video. If nothing resonates, please leave it here. This is only if it resonates, and it also is not prescriptive. It doesn't mean that this is written in stone, that this is how you have to feel, because you don't have to do anything. You have to be your own person with your own power and your own agency. That's really what you're meant to do here in this world, in this life. But these cards are here sometimes to give you some suggestions, like, hey, this may be happening, you may be feeling like this, and maybe you don't know what to do about it. So here's a suggestion, and here is maybe some help. Maybe here is some help or some explanation why these things may be happening. This is what the cards do. The cards are not here to say, this is going to happen for sure, because some Scorpios will feel like this and some Scorpios will not feel like this. Or, let me say it differently, maybe this sun card is feeling of things working out, finally working out. Maybe this card is not going to come into play into the beginning of April just yet, but maybe towards the end of April or a little bit later even. This is possible. So also please don't put any time limits on these videos. I put a time limit on it because I have to sort of delineate something because of the videos, but really what you should do is, when you see this video, that means it's for you, and that means that maybe you get something out of here, and maybe something is resonating at the moment that you see it. And it has nothing to do with time frames. Maybe look at it like that. I think that's a more wonderful way to look at it. But okay, enough said about that. this is that sun. I'm going to turn around the cards. Okay, so we start with the King of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords, 2 sevens, that's interesting, and a Nine of Pentacles, which is, you know, in view of this sun, this Nine of Pentacles is a beautiful card to have here because that's the last card. I usually don't do positional readings, but sometimes, you know, where the cards come out, sometimes it draws me in and it gives an extra oomph to that card. And this here is the case. Because of the sun, where things work out, here is where you're sort of enjoying the fact that things work out. You're enjoying the rewards of all the hard work, of all the difficulties, of all the obstacles, hurdles, road bumps, whatever it was you have overcome. Because I feel there were some road bumps, and I'll tell you why. I have these 2 sevens here. And I feel this 7 here, in this card, usually this 7 is about, you know, protecting yourself or making a stand. And yes, you, in a way, it's breaking out of the prison is making a stand. Yes, but I feel that this 7 here indicates that probably in the past, before you're going to feel like this is what you felt like, a little bit stuck, trapped, imprisoned, you know, in a cage, as if nothing is working out, Scorpio. This is probably what you felt like. You know, things going, you know, being sluggish, not moving at all. And slowly but surely you're seeing an opening, seeing a way out of the cage. That is starting to come in. That is that energy that is probably, this energy is the one that is going to come and start to work at the beginning of April. Well, let's say it again. When you see this is when this energy is really starting to work. When you start to see an opportunity of, you know, maybe there is a way out of this cage that I feel like I'm in. Because this cage is not a real cage, of course. It's a cage that, you know, because of circumstances, things have been not working out for you. But the sun here is telling me that soon you're going to feel the warmth of the sun, the glow of the sun, the fact that, you know, okay, you know, I'm not in this cage any longer. And I feel things moving. I feel things, yeah, the sun gives life, yeah. Because without the sun, we would not have life on our planet, because things would not grow. We would lack completely in vitamin D. We already do, most of us, a lot of us. But without the sun, it would be a lot worse. So it gives life. It gives, you know, because vitamin D, pre-hormone, it makes your hormones work better. We need it. We all need it. So let's see this as giving life, and you're feeling that life coming in again, trickle in again, where here you probably felt lifeless. Now, this 7 here, that is not so much a past card. I'm going to leave it until a little bit later, but I just wanted to point out there's 2 sevens. Now, I don't know why I wanted to do that, but okay, sometimes... Hey, this 7 is totally different from this 7. This is really a trapped 7. This is a protective 7. The 7 of Swords is really about, you know, protecting how far you've come, protecting this this feeling of warmth, this feeling of, yes, things starting to work out. And that energy of things working out, you can really see it, because there's blossoming here, there's flowers growing, there's eggs, there is this notion before the egg, the thing that is in the egg, which a bird probably, it can also be a reptile, of course, it's coming out just before that moment of birth, of the egg, you know, birthing. I think that is here a process. Of course, it's a process, but it's a delicate process. And I feel you coming out of this cage is like a delicate process, and you're protecting that energy, you're protecting that process with all your might, because you don't want to go back into this cage. That is logical. But I don't think there is any need to be afraid, because you have the Nine of Pentacles, which says you will finally sort of be able to take a breather and to say, okay, things are working, and now I'm actually seeing a result here. I'm actually seeing a result of, of all this progress I've made. There is this King of Wands. There is a vision you have. There's a vision for yourself that you have. But I feel that this has sort of limited that vision, the execution of the vision. Let's say it like that. You having a vision of yourself, you having a dream, a desire, a goal to go after. You want to go after it with all your passion, all your might, but this is holding, or has been holding you back. Now, for now, what is going to happen now is that you really actually are going to feel the progress. You're going to see, yes, there is an opportunity for me to go after my goal, my dream, my desire, that vision I have that I want to reach, where I want to go, where I want my life to steer in that direction. And look, this King of Wands is looking ahead. He's looking in the future. He's not looking backwards. So he's looking into the future. I feel this is the moment where you're starting to feel also that sun coming in. And because the sun rules Leo, rules a fire sign, this is the fiery king, the King of Wands. Wands is fire, the element of fire, and you actually see it here in sort of flames, a flaming, what is it? It's not a cape, it's sort of like, yeah, I don't know what it is. It doesn't matter, because he's looking ahead, and I'm sorry, but that's my cold when I have to cough, or, my nose is dripping, sort of. Anyway, you are seeing it. You're seeing this opportunity of, you know what? I think it's time. I think it's time for progress. It's time to start moving in this direction again. It's time to really break out of the prison. You're really seeing, you're going to see the opening, because, and why am I saying that? Because of this Ace of Pentacles. I think that finally it's time for the seed to come out. So you have been working behind the scenes. You haven't been doing nothing in the prison. You have been thinking, you have been planting, manifesting seeds. And now this is the right timing with this Ace of Pentacles and this King of Wands. These two together, for me, speaks about the right time to start working and going now, moving towards that dream. And there will be almost no obstacles. The obstacles are going away. They are moving. And I feel that's why I say time is not very defined here, because I feel that this is going to start in April, yes. But I feel that at the end of April, we have an eclipse. We have a solar eclipse with the new moon in Taurus. And I feel that really this process, this energy is going to be so much stronger when this eclipse is coming in. It's going to be fortified. And that's why probably during the month of April, you're going to be very protective of your progress. You're probably not going to share with everybody what your dream and your desire and where you're moving and in what direction you want your life to be steered in, not to be steered in, that you want yourself to steer your life in. Oh my God, I'm just stumbling over my words. I mean, you're in control, but you're also very protective, because you know that you can't share it with everybody. So just with your very, very, very uttermost inner circle. And you need to be very delicate. The eggs are still, before they birth, they're delicate, they can break. So your progress is still fragile. It needs a little bit more of that sunlight. It needs a bit more growth before you can actually reap the reward. So this is definitely after that eclipse, after that new moon in Taurus. Definitely after April 30th, when that eclipse is. But in the meanwhile, protect your energy. This is really like an advice card or a warning card to say, hey, you know what? There is actually progress, and you're going to feel good about that, and you're going to feel it. You're going to feel, like you're warming up from the inside because you see the progress. But be careful with it. Be delicate with it, because the progress is still delicate and it's not something you're going to share with the world, not just yet. And also you have to really be protective and take good care of this progress, because it is so delicate still. Now this will change with this Nine of Pentacles. This will change for sure after, that April 30th and going into May. You will see this card coming more and more and more to the foreground. But it's not going to be here just yet. I just want you to know that. So let's have a look here. Why didn't I do that? Let's have a look here what these cards say. So I'm keeping these readings short. And I think from now on, I would prefer to do a little bit more readings, but to keep them shorter, because that way I can do more readings, because it's not as time consuming as doing long readings. And on top of that, knowing myself, oh, okay, what's happening here? Okay, that one here. Knowing myself, attention spans lately have been very short. And why would I make videos that are hours long if attention spans are short and if energy is low? My energy, your energy, whoever's energy. And that's why I've decided to make shorter readings. So, okay, Scorpio. This is something that really is something that really speaks to Scorpio. What do you need to release? The waning moon. Let me just get the booklet and see which page this is on. The waning moon. Where is it? Page 100. You see these cards have no numbers, and then you have to go for the pages, which is sometimes annoying, but okay. I get that these cards can't have a number. So what do you need to release? The waning moon. The waning moon points towards falling away. Life goes in cycles, and sometimes we need downtime or to let go. No matter when in the moon cycle you pull this card, it's a sign that a situation has peaked, for better or worse, and it's time for you to go easier. It's the autumn and winter of the cycle. So what do you need to release? Almost certainly something from a situation you're asking about. This card can be very positive, but it can still be gently suggesting that you let something go and stop trying so hard. It also says that you need to release emotional baggage right now. And maybe it also says that maybe do some energetic work, maybe Reiki, yoga, Qigong, something like that, to get your energy levels up. Because I feel here, with this card, you probably felt a little bit low, and you need to also let go of this energy of feeling trapped and feeling stuck. That is an energy that needs to be released, and that is really what you need to release, because Scorpio, sometimes you probably in a fear moment, you could easily go back to this energy, and then you feel stuck all of a sudden again, while all the cards indicate that there's going to be a change and there's going to be a lot of progress. Still, I feel this card is a reminder that you need to release here that fear of getting stuck again, because that fear will keep you stuck anyway. So this is just a gentle reminder for that. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm going to really pull another card because I'm not really happy with only that card. And not only that, I just heard in my, in my inner voice, not my inner voice, but my guide's inner voice say, pull one more, and let's do that. When I hear that, I do that. And this is the first quarter moon. Your commitment is being tested. I feel this card is really related to the Seven of Swords here, where you need to be committed to your progress. And there will be, because it's still so delicate, they can be people that test you out. And that's why you need to be so protective of your progress, of the things you're going to do in order to get closer to your vision, to start creating that life for you again, like as you are envisioning it. But there are like pirates on the coast, and they can sort of test your commitment. And then, you know, they're like the naysayers and the down debbies that say, no, you can't do that. That's not for you. This is not the time to listen to those people. This is a time to really keep your progress close to your heart, like in this card. Keep it protected, and be gentle with yourself as well, so that you can feel this warmth of the sun, you can feel the life beating in yourself again, and you can feel alive again. Because here, in the Seven of Wands situation, you don't feel alive. And you want to stay away from that. And that is also that feeling of not feeling alive, of not seeing progress. That is a feeling you need to stay away from and you need to release. So Scorpio, that is the reading for April for you. Well, for April and really beginning of May for sure. I feel this is going to sort of really start to work in April, but the culmination is further out. Okay, that's it. If you like this reading, then please give me a like, maybe subscribe to my channel, maybe follow me, maybe like, maybe comment, or maybe also go to TikTok and have a look there what I do there. Now there is also a link I'm going to put in the box here, and you can, it's easy, you can book readings from there, you can book, I'm going to create more things at the moment, more services. So I'm in the midst of doing that because I have been in a lot of, well, stagnant and procrastination, but mostly stagnant energy, and I don't know why. But I've been like doing a lot of things and thinking about a lot of things, but thinking so much that, you know, I haven't seen the forest for the trees, or the trees in the forest, or however you say that. I haven't seen any trees, particular trees yet. So I just saw a messy forest and nothing happened. And now I'm slowly starting to gain my energy and start, you know, offering new offerings to my people. And so if you want to find out, soon that is possible. Or else go to my website and have a look there, or go to my TikTok, because I'm sorting that out over there. Now, for the rest, you can still win that reading. Remember, the only thing you have to do is here or on TikTok, in the comments you put the words Magic 2022, and then you can win a tarot reading with me. That's all you have to do. So like, subscribe, comment, follow me, and please, if you do so, I will greatly appreciate that, because it supports me, and I like the support, because with your support, only with your support, can I continue to do what I'm doing and giving you these free readings. Okay, Scorpio, that's it for now. Speak soon. Bye for now.